Gupta was the 8th king of Gupta dynasty, ruled from 3rd to 5th century in ancient India. Their capital was Pataliputra, which is currently the capital of Bihar in Patna. Skanda Gupta carried the title of Vikramaditya, which was meant to showcase his ability to rule the world, consequent to defeating Pushyamitras. Line 1. Similarly, with his every accomplishment, he was honored with other titles like Parambhattaraka, Paramdevta, Maharajadhiraj Kramaditya, etc. In Kahaum inscription, he is also called KsitipaSatapatih. Skanda Gupta protected India from many foreign invasions, and there he was also honored as the saviour of Bharat. Inscription number 28. Supia stone pillar inscription of the time of Skanda Gupta, Gupta year 141. Provenance, Supia, Old Rewa Stata, in MP. Script, late Northern Brahmi. Language, Sanskrit. English translation of the inscription. There was Sri Ghatotkacha. In his continuing lineage. There was the Maharaja Sri Samudragupta. His son was Vikramaditya. His son was the Maharaja Sri Mahendraditya. His son is Maharaja Sri Skanda Gupta, who is equal to a Chakravartin in prowess and valor, equal to Rama, son of Dashrath. In righteousness, like Yudhishthira in truthfulness, good conduct and modesty in the year 141. Line 1. On the second day of the bright fortnight of the lunar month Jesht. Line 2. There was a husbandman, Sri Datta, who was the grandson of the banker Kavarti, the resident of Avdara and son of Harisreshthi. His brother is Varga, and his brother was Chandaka. Line 13. On this aforementioned day, or increasing his own religious merit. This strong pillar, as a family stone increasing niece glory and fame, has been set up by the village headman Varga. Footnote 1. A pillar, particularly the one raised in memory of one's dead relatives. The present was a family pillar raised by the headman Varga of the village Avdara, in memory of several deceased members of his family, who are probably the same as are enumerated in 11th November 2012. Namely his grandfather Kavarti Sareshtin, his father Harisreshtin, his elder brother Sridatta and his younger brother Chandaka. 12 ancient imperial rulers of Indian tradition, beginning with Bharatha, are specially called Chakravartin. Inscription number 29. Indore copper plate inscription of Skanda Gupta, Gupta year 146. Provenance, Indore, near Dibhai, Bulandashar district, U.P. Script, late Northern Brahmi. Language, Sanskrit. English translation of the inscription. Line 1, success. Line 2, may that sun, the storehouse of rays that pierce the envelope covering the earth, protect you, whom the Brahmanas of enlightened minds duly praise, in concentrated meditations, whose limit gods and demons could not know, neither in vertical nor in transverse or oblique direction, and by having recourse to whom mankind, beset by the paroxysms of many diseases, regain consciousness. Line 3. In the augmenting victorious sign of the Parambhattaraka Maharajadhiraj Sri Skanda Gupta in the year 146. During the month of Falguna and during the augmenting enjoyment in Antarvedi of the district governor, Sarvanga, who has been accepted with favor at his feet, i.e. by His Majesty Skanda Gupta. Line 4. The respectable Brahmana Devavishnu, who belongs to the community of Chaturvedins, of the locality called Padma in town called Indra, who is the son of Deva, the grandson of Harirta, the great-grandson of Dudika, who is ever engaged in chanting sacred hymns and in performing fire sacrifice, who belongs to the Ranyaniya, who is of Varshagna Gotra. For the increase of his own fame, gives an endowment to be utilized for the maintenance of a lamp for the divine sun, who has been established by the Kshatriyas, Atlavaran and Vrikuntasimha, merchants of the town of Indrapura, on the eastern side of the settlement and attached to Madasyata in the town of Indrapura.